Where to start in real estate? An easy kickstart is a newbie. I help a lot of investors to grow their net worth with real estate, enhance their investments and improve their skills. So this is what I do. I'm a realtor for a long time already. I'm in real estate for about 20 years. So if you want to start investing in real estate and you don't know yet where to begin, there are a lot of options to choose from and to take off. In this video, I'll break down an easy kickstart as a newbie investing in real estate. So I'll take you on the journey in real estate. You can start to make money to kickstart your real estate journey and grow your net worth. So I've got 3 tips for an easy kickstart to get you started. Number 1, know your market and network. If you're in real estate, you have to know your numbers. So if you start and you haven't done anything before, start at your local market. How much real estate is in your community, your local market, your city, your village, your area. So if you have only 2 houses, you know you can only buy the house of the neighbors. So it's very important that you know what is in your community, how much real estate is in your community. Who are the real estate agents, the notaries, the lawyers, the contractors? You have to know the people that work in the market. And then you have to know what is for sale, what is for rent, and what are the asking prices. The asking prices are very important, and also the prices that were in the lease contracts or on the selling contracts, purchase contracts. So what to do best? Know your market in numbers, the rentals, the ownership, the type of real estate, what kind of real estate is it? Is it shops? Is it company estates, offices or housing, condos, you name it. So, and then if you know who is working in the market, then you can start to network with the key players. You have to know the key players because you have to know who you can trust and who you can't, and you have to know the way it works in real estate. And you get to know how it works when you know what the players in the market do. So the lawyers, the notaries, the realtors, it's very important that you at least know who is working in the market. You don't have to know them personally. So, and then you know already the number of real estate, what type of real estate, you know the people that work in there, and then you have to know what is for sale and what is vacant, and the duration of the time that it's vacant, the prices per square meter or per square foot, and the locations. So if you want a copy of this Google Doc and want to learn more about getting your first asset, I'm sharing it in my free community. The best is to click the link in the description to join. I'll see you then in the community. So number 2, house hacking. You need a lot of money if you have the plans to invest in real estate. And because you know now what's for sale in your local market, you need extra money. If you only have a job, a 9 to 5, it's very hard to make more money. So if you own a house already, you can start renting out a spare room. And you best start with Airbnb, because Airbnb has contracts. And it's very good to have contracts when you rent out a room. So rent a room or a floor in your house to someone. I suggest, if you know the key players in the market and a trustworthy realtor, ask them for a contract for renting of a room. And if you have a garage, garden house, storage or whatever, some kind of that, you have to try to rent that out to someone, lease it to a contractor, for instance. So what to do best? Get to learn how people are, who people are, and how they treat you. If they lease a room in your house or do Airbnb a night over, you learn how it works and you learn how to communicate. You learn how people use your house, and it's very good to do up some experience and then learn how it goes. So read the Airbnb contracts and the articles inside the contracts, and also ask your tenants or the people that come and visit your house how they experience it. So rent a room to a family member who will stay in your town for a while, in your hometown or in your place, because they have to visit university or something, or attend, let's say, a conference. If you have them in your house, you know how it works, and you can maybe have friends or employees or friends of friends, but always make a legal contract. So have a contractor use or lease your garage as a storage for tools and materials, but pay attention. Very important. No tanks, no paint, no oil, no drugs, nothing that's illegal, no weapons. Pay attention to that, because anything illegal will hurt you too. So, if you like this, please click the like button and leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications. After the third step, I'll summarize the video with a short conclusion. So number 3, meet the owners. Now the real work starts. The real work starts because you first got into the market, you know how the key players work, you know who they are, and you earn some extra money. Now you're looking for houses. Look for houses that could be for sale. So ask around, just talk to people. And if you talk to people, you can probably also meet the owners and actually talk to the owners, talk to the people that own the houses, and ask what they think, what they want, what are their problems. So help them with their choices. They might have problems, but they also might have financial problems or family problems, or they just want to move and they don't know how. Ask them. And if you're talking with them and you think they want to sell, ask them for the buy and make an offer. So, what to do best? Be interested in people. Be interested in the people that own property. Get to know them. Ask them questions. Be kind. Be nice. They're people. If they're having problem, you don't use these problems against them. You use the problems with them. You can help them out, and if you help them out, they will probably grant you the sale, grant you the buy, or grant you to take over and help them out with their problems, and you will be the one that benefits of it. So look for houses with gardens, with high weeds and poorly cared for properties. They could have problems. The paintwork looks like it's 20 years ago, done 20 years ago. Maybe they have a money issue, so you don't know yet. So that's what you can ask. And if houses are in original state, it's probably owned by elderly owners. Probably? Yeah, probably. Because if you have, let's say, 20 houses from the same build in one street, it could be that the original state house is owned by elderly owners. They might want to leave. They might want to go to a smaller house or a condo. Great. An apartment. Everything is possible. So talk to them. There are small signs that houses are for sale. And one of the most obvious one is that there is literally a sign and it says for sale by the owner. They have a lack of network. They're scared of realtors. They think that they have to spend a lot of money. So you can probably have them sell the house to you. So if bigger houses with elderly owners might want to move, then you can help them with the arrangement of everything, and they might sell you the house. People that just bought their other house and need to sell quickly, those are also in need of someone who is taking over very quickly. So then, of course, you have foreclosures, but foreclosures is also a market with vultures and sharks in it, so be aware of that. The network would probably help you sooner. Conclusion. You can start small and easy if you look around and use your own house to make some more money. If you can't work double hours, then just lease out in the weekend your house. It's very easy, and with contracts with Airbnb, it's hardly any trouble. Get familiar with the market, know the numbers, and network with the people who are working in your market. So know the asking prices, the rental prices, the sold and for sale objects, because when you're talking to people and you have to make an offer, you have to know the numbers. If the average price is 100 and you think, oh, it's very valuable, and you offer 200, it's very odd because the average selling price is maybe 100. I'll just say simple numbers. So you have to know the prices. And talk to owners, talk to the people in the neighborhood, because they know. They know what's cooking in the neighborhood. They know who's in trouble, and they know who can be willing to sell his property to you. So, because they know, you can find a link to my free community in the comments of this video, and in my free community you can find a link to this document. Thank you. See you in the next one.